the problem lies in the fact that there is no provision for re-evaluation in a professional course like this. But the point is that if large number of students or candidates are feeling that there is an issue here, then there has to be a redressal mechanism to address the issue. We cannot dismiss the issue. But what the specific aspects are, we will have to uncover those.
Yes.
Because we cannot also assume what has gone wrong unless we are able to unpack what has happened. So I think certainly a redressal mechanism is in order.
Yes, and obviously at this point in time, considering what we're being told that this time round and every year there are 10 to 12,000 students, which approximately 10% of the total number of students who take the exam itself, and this being a highly competitive exam in the first place, are not satisfied, and many of them then through the RTI get hold of their answer sheets and actually see how they have been wrongly marked in so many cases. So when that kind of data, when that kind of proof is in front of the ICAI, then obviously it's something that perhaps they need to look at a little more closely and work on quickly to ensure that these students get the deserving marks.
I agree. If there is already some evidence, even if the evidence is not large scale, but good enough for us to make a case that there is need to look at this and think about how these examinations are being evaluated, then I think there is absolutely a case that the students may have. Overall, I think there is a bit of a laid-back attitude towards evaluation, because evaluation in our country has become a very mechanical process, right from school itself. So I think it's also a question of the larger frame in which we look at evaluation.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, that was going to be my next question on a slightly more broader perspective, just stepping away from this alone. We've seen several protests break out, whether it was SSC in 2017, then post that last year we saw the CBSE paper leak and protests based because of that. The entire examination system, the entire process of evaluation of exams is something that perhaps needs a complete overhaul in the way it's done in our country.
Absolutely. And I think this is being driven by a large-scale assessment system that is also coming from an international discourse. And therefore, we need to examine how we should look at assessment in a society which doesn't have a level playing field for most students, whether they're writing a CA exam or whether they're writing a Class 12 exam. I think that itself needs examination. We cannot make it so mechanical that we assume that all students come with the same kind of preparation. They don't.
Yes.